the range. Just gonna get some practice in today. I want to gotta get a couple things off my chest. I haven't been playing as much golf as I actually wish I was. In a big part, it's just due to poor logistics, poor planning, poor execution on my part. If you watched my last video, it was the Fix My Driver Challenge, and it was a long day at the range, and then it took a really long time to edit, way longer than I was expecting. I thought it would be simple. I was like, it'll be easy. I'll just show every shot. How hard is that gonna be? And it took a really long time, and I'm not particularly good at estimating how long a video is gonna take. But on top of that, I wish it was better. I wish it told a better story. I think it was kind of linear. I think the beginning was good, and then once the actual challenge started, I think it got, I don't know, you can tell me, but I think it got boring. And that's kind of the thing with these videos, is that I only get one shot at it and I get about a week to do it. And honestly, the last one came out late, and I don't want that to keep happening. I want to get on a real schedule and be more strict with it, treat it more like a job than I am. I'm definitely getting comfortable. I think what I need to start doing is taking it more seriously from the beginning, thinking, okay, what's the best way to tell this story? Because that Fix My Driver Challenge, I mean, it was a challenge video, so it's not gonna be, inherently it's less interesting and creative, but it doesn't have to be. I could have made it, I don't know, I could have told it in a more compelling way, I think, rather than a 20-minute video of me hitting bad drives. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm learning. This is a big learning experience every step of the way. I'm finding out what works, what doesn't work, what I like, what I don't like, and unfortunately that means that every week I put something out, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the best thing that it possibly could have been if I had more eyes on it or more time to do it. And that's fine. That's part of the challenge. I like that. I'd rather put something out and just go on to the next thing and learn from it than dwell on it too much. You can definitely overanalyze and over edit. But I just wanted to be upfront and think that I can do better and that you should expect better. I can get a little less serious now. I'm at the range and I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna show you what I like to do. This is gonna be a very typical practice session for me. I love to warm up with chips. I just start with chips, smallest club in the bag, smallest swing, and then hit some putts. Probably not enough. Probably should hit more putts than I will. Never hit enough. Hit some balls on the range, and then they've got a par 3 course here, and I'll go around that a couple times. All right, so let's go practice. Let's go get just a good practice session in. The way I like to hit chips or practice chipping is I'll just throw the balls anywhere, really. I mean, relatively in the same area, so I don't have to walk forever, but I don't really want them to be right next to each other like a big pile of balls like you would on the range. I don't think that really helps. I think a big part of chipping is your feel and your repetitions and okay, I can visualize, I see how far away I am. I know where I have to hit it. I know where I want to land it. How hard do I have to hit it so that it lands there at the appropriate trajectory? And I think the best way to do that is just to throw yourself into the deep end and give yourself a lot of different types of shots, because that's what you're gonna find around the green. You're not gonna find the perfect lie, where you don't even have to reset your feet. You just move the ball over and then you hit another one. I don't see the benefit in that. So what I do is I read every chip. I just read it every single time. Get behind it, see where I want to land it, see the line that I want to be on, and then go from there. And then I always hit 10 just so I can count, okay, how many landed within 3 feet, how many landed within 5 feet, and how many were outside of that. And it just kind of gives me a good gauge of how close am I actually going to get these. Okay, maybe 3 are within 3 feet. Those are really makeable putts. Okay, 2 of them are within 5 feet. That's still a good chance. And then maybe 5 of them, god damn it, didn't give ourselves any favors. Unfortunately, the camera I was using on the green, it fell over. I need to figure out a solution because this ain't working. It's fallen twice now, and every time the lens gets jammed. I'll show you. This is supposed to retract, but when I try to turn it on, it can't, and I get an error. Exact same thing that happened last time. This practice session is going to have a little intermission at Best Buy. See you there. God damn it. Everything's falling over. Success. Unfortunately, I am systematically jamming their Canon PowerShot SX 740s one by one. And the guy said they have like 3 more, so there's a lot of room for error here. Back to the range. I'm gonna hit some putts. Other than my drive, probably my weakest part of my game is putting. It's gotten better, certainly, over the last couple months. When I practice putting, I just take out 5 balls and I will hit pretty much the exact same distance, 5 in a row. And then I'll space it out a little bit by like 2 or 3 feet. I hit my first putt, which is usually doesn't happen, so that was the start of a pretty good putting session. I felt like I was in pretty good control most of the time with my speed. When I'm practicing my putts, at least unless I'm like really just doing a putting specific day, which is rare, I won't line it up with the line on the ball. I'll pick a spot in front of the ball that I'm trying to hit and just sight read it that way for a couple reasons. One, because I want to get better at sight reading it and just getting up and hitting a putt like that, because it comes in handy. It just makes you a better putter, I think. I felt pretty good about, I would say, every putt that I hit. I thought my lag putts were good. They had good speed. I don't think I really let anything get past or in front of the hole by more than like 2.5, 3 feet. I mean, that's in the comfort zone. 3 feet. Something I will do is, instead of hitting the exact second putt, I will space them out so that I have 3 to 5 foot putts, because I don't really need to be practicing a 1 foot putt or a 2 foot putt. I need to be practicing something that's right outside the comfort zone, like 4 or 5 feet, something that will save par. It doesn't do anything for me to hit a 20 foot lag putt and then tap in the 1 footer on the practice green. What is the point? Also, while we're here, there's been a bunch of you that have said some really positive comments and like reached out to me on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, and it's been fantastic. I've never had that in my life. I've never had fans, you know? I don't know, like it seems weird to say the word fans, because the way it feels right now, it's just peers. It's just people. I put out a thing, you watch it, you enjoy it, and I get to hear that you enjoyed it. Oh my God, I'm sweating so much. Glasses come off. Let's get intimate. I guess I just want to say, first of all, thank you genuinely. Every nice word that I've gotten it makes my day, and I'm not great at responding to it immediately. I know that. I try. That kind of treat like an important text. It's like, okay, I see it on my screen. I'm like, I can't open that, because if I open it and I don't respond immediately, then I'll forget about it. So I leave it up in the notifications. And sometimes that means that I don't get to it for a couple days. But I genuinely appreciate all the support and all the new subscribers. There's a handful of you. It's a slow growth, and it's gonna be one by one, and I know that, and I'm ready for that. But I guess on top of genuine thanks, this is gonna be uncomfortable to say, but everybody else on YouTube says it. I don't like to say, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I think I understand why people say it, because of the algorithm. It's important. I don't like it. It doesn't feel genuine to me. I don't know if anybody has noticed, but in my videos, I often will put like a subliminal subscribe or subliminal like. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. And that's kind of how I like to do it. I don't want to beat you over the head with it, because that's not art. And I want these to be art. I want these to be creative and tell a good story, and smashing that like button is not a good story. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if there's someone out there that you think might enjoy my content, send it to them in a text. Just be like, yo, I just found this guy on YouTube. He's starting out, he's doing this journey, he's playing golf, quit his job, he's playing golf in a van. Send it to them, see if they like it. If they don't like it, I know that gets personal. It does. Sending something that you find interesting and that you like, sending that to someone else that you respect their opinion and you want them to like what you like. You don't want them to be like, what the fuck is this? I get that. That's hard. I don't send a lot of things to my friends or my family. But I guess what I'm saying is I'd really appreciate it if you did. Starting out with a wedge. The first couple shots were actually pretty nice, felt good, which is rare. Usually my first shot of the day feels really bad. Shank it or fat or thin, just not good. But these first couple actually felt really good. But then a few shots in, I don't know, something changed. Lost the rhythm, lost something, just was hitting it fat, hitting it low. I don't know. Just kind of needed to just kind of take a second and gather myself. I usually wouldn't spend as much time on one club, but I just feel like if you can't hit your wedge well that day, you shouldn't move up to the bigger clubs. So I hit a good amount of wedges. I'm gonna move on to my 7-iron. 7-iron felt really good. First shot felt amazing. Similar to with the wedge, just halfway through, I think I was just overthinking it. So I just kind of took a step back, tried to reevaluate, and just decided to just, think less, just hit the ball. Just trust what I've been working on, trust my muscle memory, and it helped. Last couple shots felt really good. So I'm just gonna, they've got a par 3 here, and I'm just gonna play it a couple times, maybe once, maybe twice, play 2 balls, see if I can beat myself, 1 ball versus the other. I usually average like par and a half, par 1, bogey the other, see if I can do that or better. All right, unfortunately, I don't know if my camera captured that. It might have died halfway through, which is unfortunate because I made bogey par, which is pretty much exactly what I was expecting to do. 3-putted the first ball and then 2-putted the second, so bogey par. Let's see what I have up here. First shot, fat, short right, real bad. Second shot, pure, real nice. If it's not on the green, then I don't know where it is because it should be on the green. Hopefully I can hit a good chip here for that first shot, get up and down for a par. Really nice finish to the day. Up and down for par and then 2-putt for par. And honestly, those are both about 5 or 6 feet. So that's no gimme, not in my game. So that felt really good. This was a really successful day at the range. I'm just gonna chill right here. I got my drone on me. Just gonna get some drone shots. Call it a day. Hair. Okay. Let's keep this on maybe. That's better. I'll see you next week.